truth, girl. Who qualifies her to put a work on these people?
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mickey Truth, aka the Queen of Paperwork, and I am back with another video. As always, all information contained in this video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. All information used in this video is per the Fair Use Act, and any conclusion that you draw is on you, not me. So let's get it. So shout out to Hookah Anonymous. Okay, I was scrolling through Instagram, and he shared a post from Bayzoo, right? And I'm looking like, ooh, paperwork. Y'all know if I see the word paperwork, I get kind of excited, right? So I definitely had to check it out, right? So let's get into it. Now, I did go look at the story. Just so happened the story was still up. And on Bayzoo's story, okay? And for those who don't know who Bayzoo is he considered a drill rapper? I guess maybe a drill rapper, or you can just call him a rapper, but he's part of the OTF crew. He was on the album they just released. And you know, as far as us over here in the realm we be doing, he was one of the co-defendants on the Atlanta case with King Von and Lil Durk and Hella Bands. Okay, just for those who don't know. Well, I'm not sure what the post was originally about. However, okay, this is what Bayzoo wrote. See, I'm the type of nigga that try to keep you rat niggas off the internet because I know the feds watching. But Gunna, Aki Boy, Goldmouth, whatever you call yourself, the last thing you could have did was comment on my post. You got on the stand on me too. Now I'm about to post your paperwork too. Aki Boy, Gunna. And he added them, okay? You Master Splinter, you a Stoley too. Stoolie, not sure what Stoolie is, but that's what he wrote. It's public records for anyone want to see my whole caseload. Now, y'all already know your girl have been working on Bayzoo content. Okay, so that's on the way, definitely. Okay, but let's keep going. Now, this is what stood out to me because I'm like, well, I don't even know who this is. You know, I'm hitting up different people like, yo, you know who this is? Like, who is this, right? And it says, at Aki Boy Gunna, you a rat too. Officer Campbell, you got on the stand on me too and pointing me out. I got your paperwork too. I was waiting on your coward ass to comment. Let's do it. Public records. You just made yourself get exposed. Sheesh. Okay. Because y'all know the paperwork lookers be lurking. And I was lurking. Okay. So, what y'all think I found? Is there an Officer Campbell, aka Gunna? And I keep saying Gunna because y'all know I'm country, but it's Gunner, right? But I'm probably going to say Gunna again. But that's who I'm referring to. Now, I'll be honest. I gotta look. I'm like, God damn, Bayzoo. Shit, how many times you went to jail? Because I'm like, they don't say what case. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't give me a lot to go with. And I was just like, well, what fucking case is it? Well, you know, you just gotta do a little research and then all come together. Now, I will say this. Like I said, I'm working on Bayzoo content. Y'all know the paperwork does take some time. So just know it's on the way. However, I was able to make this video for a reason. Y'all ready? Well, if there is an Officer Campbell, aka Gunner, it would possibly be this fella here, Christopher Campbell. You know why? Because according to the appellate court, and y'all know I know what comes up, and some of you may be familiar with it. If you recall the story back in 2014, it said man arrested at rapper's house pulled trigger in 2009 killing. If y'all not familiar with the story, if you recall, for those conspiracy theorists that had me chasing down, again, arrest records for Chicago PD is available for you to look. When you go look, it gives you when the arrest took place, and it was for first-degree murder. Now, in the appeal paperwork, this is what it says. During pre-trial proceedings, defendant filed a supplemental motion for discovery. In that motion, defendant requested that the state produce any police reports, notes, Miranda, or statements related to the murder investigation in case number 14 CR 21343, State versus Devonchi Kohler, which they're going to refer to as the Kohler investigation, in which defendant was a state witness. God damn. Like, shit, page 2 of the paper. It outs you as a state witness in your own damn appeal. What the hell? That's a little I mean, you don't even really got to go on, but hey, let's keep going. We're here now, right? At the hearing on the motion, defense counsel argued that because the defendant was arrested and questioned as a person of interest in the 2014, interest in 2014 in the Collier investigation. I was like, what? While the instant charges were pending, counsel believed that the defendant's arrest and prosecution in the instant case might have been at the request of the detectives in the Collier investigation. In other words, defense counsels argued the detectives in the Collier investigation requested that drug buy be made for the purpose of gathering information from defendant regarding the Collier investigation. At the very least, defense counsel requested that the trial court conduct an in-camera inspection of the Collier investigation reports, notes, statements, etc. So, hey, if y'all like, well, what the hell does that mean, Mickey? Well, that means they're saying, hey, the police set him up to get caught with drugs so that they can talk to him about this murder case. And that's why he feels his case should be thrown out in a nutshell, right? It continues to say, and this is not verbatim through the paperwork, it's pieces throughout the paperwork. It's 31 pages. Feel free to go read it. But anyway, to the point of what we're talking about, the trial court agreed to conduct an in-camera inspection of the produced police reports from the Collier investigation. At a status hearing following the trial court's review of the reports, defense counsel again explained that she requested the reports because she believed that the defendant might have been targeted in the drug buy to allow the Collier detectives to gather information for the Collier investigation. The trial court stated that the disclosed reports did not indicate this claim in any way, shape, or form, and that there were no documents in which the drug buy was requested as part of the Collier investigation. The trial court did say, however, that in one of the reports was a summary of defendant's statement to police regarding a murder underlying the Collier investigation. Ultimately, the trial court denied defendant's request that the Collier investigation documents be turned over to him. So again, he's saying, hey, y'all want the information on that murder, y'all got Bayzoo on, and y'all set me up in this damn drug deal and got me sitting up in here telling, knowing y'all can't fucking with me. Okay? Now, that's a little twist to it. But in summary, I mean, to tell you the truth, that's really what's being said. Now, further on in the appeal paperwork, and now this is the opinion of the appeal, meaning this is the judgment paper from the appeal that was filed, okay? It says this. Defendant also requests that we review the trial court's in-camera assessment that the police reports from the Collier investigations were not relevant to the charges against the defendant in the present case because they did not, as defense counsel suggested they might, indicate that the defendant was targeted in the drug buy in order to gain his cooperation in Collier's case. We know that defendant does not object to the trial court having performed an in-camera inspection, but instead simply requests that we review the property of the trial court's conclusion of the report's relevance. The state does not object to this request, and we are vested with the power to conduct such a search. See People versus Hooker, okay? The parties agree that the trial court's decision should not be disturbed absent an abuse of discretion. See People v. Williams. Now, with that being said, they basically saying, yo, y'all capping. You got caught up on them drug charges because your ass got caught up on them drug charges. Okay? And furthermore, that shit on you. You decided to give us information on this murder case. Okay? Now, it continues on to say, we have reviewed the police from the Collier investigation and determined that the trial court did not abuse its discretion in concluding that they do not contain any information relevant to the present case. Meaning, anything on that murder case, right, that Bayzoo was charged with did not have no notes, no nothing pertaining to this drug charge that Campbell was facing, okay? It says, more importantly, they do not contain anything that suggests or even remotely hints that the defendant may have been targeted in the drug buy to secure his cooperation in the Collier investigation, or that he was arrested and prosecuted in this case at the request of detectives in the Collier investigation, or again, to secure his cooperation in the Koya investigation. Rather, the reports confirm the state's assertion that the defendant was not identified in connection with the Koya investigation until a year after the events giving rise to the present case transpired. Oh, shit. Okay. So, let's just finish this down and we're going to talk about it. Moreover, as the trial court explained, and at most, a year before they even said anything to you about the murder case, that's crazy. That's in my opinion. Y'all tell me what y'all think. That's crazy. Okay. Now, it does say this as far as the background for those who may be like, well, exactly what happened, right? It says following a controlled drug by police. So what that means, they had an undercover, either undercover cop or a CI, go willingly in to buy drugs from Campbell, and they're watching them. Once the buy was done, then they get them, for those who don't know. It said the defendant was charged with 2 counts of delivery of a controlled substance. And then it gives the case number, and 1 count of possession of controlled substance with the intent to deliver. And it says the 2 cases were consolidated prior to trial. Now, I do got a question. And again, I'm just getting this less than 12 hours ago. How much drugs was it? Because for you to give information on a murder, how much drugs did you get caught with is the question, like, for real. But nevertheless, it is what it is. But hey, it seemed like Bayzoo stood on business, and he probably should have left Bayzoo alone. But nevertheless, hey, it is what it is. I don't even got much more to say about that part. Now, with that being said, man, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to pull up on your girl, Mickey Truth. And as always, donations are welcome. Hit the cash app, $, Mickey Truth 2022. So until next time, hello. No matter what you go through, do